Hey, no point. How y'all doing? It's Friday. If you don't know, this is your girl, Miss.DroCity. I had some makeup on, so I thought, why not go live? Plus, I was on the internet streets in child. I just see some juicy gossip that I thought I should share with y'all. You know, I know ain't nobody watching, but whatever. We gonna talk like somebody watching. Eventually, they gonna be watching. But anyway, so yeah, so a while back, I had heard some gossip about one of Damian Wayne's daughters, Berlin Wayne's, and I was like, interesting. But it, kept going on to my little destination on the internet. No, I just was on the internet, and I just happened to see it, and I was like, oh, interesting. Then I'm watching his interview with Club Shay with Shannon Sharp, and he said something where I was like, that reminds me of that interesting little piece of information that I had found. And I thought, why not share with y'all? I need the watch hours. It's interesting gossip. And it's another example of the apple don't fall too far from the tree. So let's go on ahead and get into it. We're going to share the screen. I know how to talk. I promise I do. And be. So what we're going to go to first is what I saw on Club Shay.
A woman that your nephew wants.
Yeah. I was in love with her. That's the thing. Come on. You ain't never did.
Hell no, I ain't never did that.
The Jackson 5.
That's I mean, for a family member, that's off limits, Damon.
No, but it wasn't like they were in love.
So he dated her.
Do you know how small the pool is out here in Cali?
Yes.
The dating pool. And this was probably 2001, 2.
Did you know it originally? Did she know originally that?
Yes, when I met her. So I got divorced and I was by myself for 2 years.
Right.
And then I saw her and I was just like, oh my God, I'm in love. And then I found out my nephew had dated. I'm like, what's up with that? He goes, that's you. I was like, okay, pass the Cabassier. Let's go.
I'm gonna drink that down.
Yeah. And I went ahead and I fell in love. And it was okay. But it's just.
They clowned you, didn't they?
Yeah, family gatherings is awkward.
Yeah. I don't know about that one, Dave. I would just have to let her go.
Nah, you see it, you understand. And she cooked. She went to cordon bleu.
What?
Mm-hmm.
She cooked oxtail, neck bone,
whatever,
mac and cheese,
whatever,
collard greens,
all that, and then some.
With turkey
desserts.
Dessert.
Come on.
Oh man.
Like a bona fide chef. I think she does that now. Amazing.
I might have to think about it.
And then the other things. While she cooked.
I do not approve this message. That you dated the same woman as your nephew once.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the Damien's still handsome and funny. Ooh, girl. He is. But him talking about the dating pool, like how old is his the same age as him? That's really not even your dating pool, sir. But it says lines crossed off limit. Let's go to the comments. I mean, at least he got permission from his nephew. I found the only flaw in the Wayne. I found the only flaw in the Wayne's family. Couldn't be me. Pastor Cavassier is funny as fuck. That if this girl see this interview, I'll be like, Pastor Cavassier. Like I'm just but see, that's what you get for dating the nephew and dating the uncle. But you know, I'm not. Anyways, not me, but anyway, we're not talking about my family though. How small the dating pool in Cali? My guy, you got the biggest pool in America for real. Not past for real. Damien came in America and his excuse was the dating pool in Cali. Nah. Facts. Who's the woman he's referring to? You know, I wanted to look that up before. I wonder if we could find her. I don't know. This isn't funny, but sick. Ooh. My blood brother and I have hit this girl. As long as it's not your main thing, past that. I passed it off to the homies after I was done. Maybe I shouldn't have did this video with my daughter. And she's like, "What are you talking about?" They're sharing chips, a bag of chips. That's what it sounds like. This the niece. Oh, that's what we finna get into. This why the niece dated her sister's ex. Y'all been around white tea too long. Y'all think it's okay. Comment. It's not. Is it the niece? Okay, I don't know who her daddy is. This is the tea that I originally had saw that had made me go,
T. Berlin Wayans Damon Wayans' daughter. As we all know, as a pretty girlie has been playing all of us under that pretty did one of the most diabolical things imaginable. At 16 had a baby with Mike Price, who happens to be best friends with Amari Bailey. Amari is also Amara Wayans' ex-boyfriend Berlin's blood sister. Amari wasn't just any ex to Amara. She shed tears about him and was genuinely in love with him for years, and of course, as her sister Berlin was well aware. Mike Price and Amari were the closest best friends for years. I'm not sure why the two boys fell off, but they are no longer friends. Berlin wasted absolutely no time, though, and started going out and dating not only her sister's ex-boyfriend, but her baby daddy's ex-best friend. Her two sisters found out and she chose him over both of them. I DK about you, but this is one of the most grinniest things you could ever do to your family, and as a mother, diabolical work. So here's T. Berlin Wayans.
There's somebody in the comment gonna say, I'm confused. Break this down for me. What did you, ma'am? What did you not? Not understand? What did you not understand? Is she a real Wayne's or a Lori Harvey situation? sounds like Tyler Perry movie. Way too much going on here. Let me keep it moving. And that's how, when I found this, that's exactly how I felt. I was like, oh, this is not what I logged on to. Grandpa, but interesting. I just kept going. I kept it pushing because I was like, you know that. Matter of fact, sadly enough, I used to have a crush. I still kind of have a crush on Marlon Wayne. They kind of be doing stuff that I'd be like, So, but yeah, since I was a little kid, I don't know. That's kind of because he's an older man, so we're not here to talk about my what's wrong with me. I'll talk to my therapist about that. But I was like, this is way too much information for me. It says teen is quite scary. It didn't all happen while she was 16. She's currently dating the best friend. I don't know how old she is now, but her mom taught her this hate thing for her sister. Remember on Basketball Wives, how she went against her sister? The mom was on Basketball Wives? She needs to move around. Diabolical work. Girl, damn. Interesting. Dipping on the same sauce as everyone else. They both athletes? Did they say they
Price and
both
Amari were
athletes?
the closest best friends for years. I'm not sure why the two boys fell off, but they are no longer friends. Berlin wasted absolutely no time, though, and started going out and dating not only her sister's ex-boyfriend, but her baby daddy's ex-best friend. Her two sisters found out and she chose him over both of them. I DK about y'all, but this is one of the most grinniest things you could ever do to your family, and as a mother, diabolical work. So here's T, Berlin Wayans Damon Wayans' daughter. As we all know, as a pretty girly has been playing all of us under that pretty did one of the most diabolical things imaginable. At 16 had a baby with Mike Price, who happens to be best friends with Amari Bailey. Amari is also Amara Wayans' ex-boyfriend Berlin's blood sister. Amari wasn't just any ex to Amara, she shed tears about him and was genuinely in love with him for years, and of course as her sister Berlin was well aware. Mike Price and Amari were the closest best friends for years. I'm not sure why the two boys fell off, but they are no longer friends. Berlin wasted absolutely no time though, and started going out and dating not only her sister's ex-boyfriend, but her baby daddy's ex-best friend. Her two sisters found out and she chose him over both of them. I DK about y'all, but this is one of the most grinniest things you could ever do to your family, and as a mother, diabolical work. So here's T.
See, they didn't say that the other boy, the one, I can't even point at it because you guys can't even see what I'm pointing at. The boy that she's currently dating, him. So I don't know. But yeah, I was just like, that's interesting. Anything else on here? No, I don't. I said I was going to react to this because why? Why would you? And there goes my comment right there. 11 weeks ago. Dang. That was around the time that there was fires out here in LA. Um, I was like, what? Is you fix it? Thank you. I don't know how it looks on y'all end, but on my end, it's like she gonna fix it or not. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Berlin Wayne's was pretty. She's beautiful, but I don't feel like the dating pool out here is that freaking bad. Like, believe me, there's diarrhea in the dating pool and diseases. But it's not that bad out here that like you gotta share. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, Damian Wayne. I don't know. He tripping for that. But it's crazy because and it's like Damian Wayne's Berlin Waynes and Ayana Waynes, I think that was her name. So I don't even think Junior because Damian Wayne Senior and then it's Damian Wayne Junior. Can I? Is there any way? No. Not add back on stage. Add back on stage. No, remove. Oops. Okay. No, I want to Google, which I can still do that and still be. Can I? No. Okay, I'm not gonna do it because I don't know if I can. I don't know how this is gonna work. Let's look up what Damian and dating nephew. Let's see. It wasn't like they were in love, says Damian Wayne says. Okay, but no, but what she look like? Guess we not the screen. Stop sharing. So it's not gonna show us her. I don't think it's gonna show us her. Because who wants to impede on somebody's privacy? But I just want to see, like, was the body giving tea? Like, what is it that, like, imagine tea woman? Okay, let me shut up. That wasn't nice. I'm sorry. Please don't cancel me. But I don't know. I just thought that was crazy because but I do have other tea. What should we call this? Friday tea? No, I don't know. Friday tea. Yes. So on other news, I don't know if you guys heard, but out here in Cali, there's been like a RICO that's been done on the Rolling 60 Cribs. I really don't want to talk about it because I'm a girl and it really has nothing to do with me. And it's just not my business, Like, I don't got nothing to do with that. But what I do want to circle back on, one of the guys basically like in the Rico, because it's a Rico. I said that there's a Rico, right? So there's like a big old Rico case where they got a bunch of people from Rolling 60 Crib. I don't even know if all those people were from there. See, that's how much I don't know the details and don't even care because I'm a woman. I'm literally just a girl. Like I've been watching, like, and don't get me wrong, my favorite pastime, or just like my mom, is watching Crips on podcasts, being podcasters. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I love watching them. Like, they were talking about, ooh, actually, that's T2. They were talking about all the information about it. But, like, I was just like sitting there, like, they don't even know this. They don't even know this. But I just thought it was interesting to watch them talk about little tea that comes out in the media. It just was interesting. It was about one of the, what is his name, Anthony Edwards, whatever. But it don't matter because I really don't know that man, but I know it's T. But so yeah. So let's go with the Rico because that has nothing to do with me, child. I had learned from my mama. So basically in the Rico, one of the guys, the podcast had been going podcasting and on No Jumper of all places, and just telling all his business, like, we did this and we did that and we did blah 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 blah, and like just like a gossip girl. And this man has gotten locked up and still has not just shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. And that is what my mom used to tell me when I was a little girl. And like anytime there's somebody that just be like, just talking blah blah blah. Like recently, like I lived in a women's shelter, a women's homeless shelter. I just moved into this apartment like last month. Sorry. I was living in a women's shelter. There's just a lot of women who just like blah 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 blah, blah and just telling all their business. And it was like, girl, did you? And I used to just be like, girl, did your mama ever the fuck up and sit the fuck down? Like, I don't know. And so like when people like get into situations like that, especially girls that just like would just talk their way into like drama, like you don't know how to just shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. Like, I don't know, maybe it's me, but that's what I just be thinking. Like, that's like my first thought when I see people get in trouble for their mouth. Cashing checks with their mouth that they ass can't catch, you know? Like, I don't know. I was thinking like, y'all mama ain't tell you to shut the fuck up and sit down sometime. Like, I don't know. It was one of my lessons that I learned from my mom. My mom I told my mom the other day, she was like, I can see you getting older and telling people that. I'm like, two things my mama taught me. I can't miss you if you don't leave. And girl, shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. Like, I don't know. You just silence. They like, I genuinely want to tell people this. Like, silence is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It really isn't. Like, I don't know. Anytime I go in a room, I'm always just quiet and observant and just listening to people and just. I have to be like really comfortable with you just for me to be like blah, 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 blah. I'm only doing this. It took me a while to even get comfortable to do this. I'm only doing this because I like it. I enjoy it. I'm spilling other people's tea. I'm not spilling your spilling my tea. You know, earlier I just said something about somebody in my family who was a nephew and then had a baby by uncle. But that's all the tea you want to get out of me. So let's share the screen so you can see this man calling from jail and not sitting down and shutting the fuck up. Although I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, okay. No. Here. And this is the podcast I'm talking about where go ahead.
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. To block this, you may begin speaking now.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up with it, wife? How you doing?
Oh my God, it's so good to finally hear your voice. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Where are
You
you?
won't believe. I'm in LA. You won't believe. Who's my celly?
Who?
Brick baby.
What?
Yeah, this shit crazy.
That is insane. Was that like pre-planned? Like what the heck?
But
Oh my gosh. So Brick Baby is your cellmate.
I'll be my celly.
No. That is
Yeah.
wild.
He was like, thank you for the t-shirts and everything like that, and
Oh
he
yeah.
posted. He was like, you so real for that, and then wiped the money for it.
Well, definitely, I would hope, they would do the same and if the table was turned, So I definitely, if I had the outsource to be able to help his wife while going through this, that's exactly what I wanted to do. I already sent her first payment last week from the sales we made last week, and she was so happy. But I'm happy that he heard about it. That's good. I'm gonna keep pushing so that we can keep making some money that way. It gives a little more ease, even at least for these phone calls. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't cheap.
No, Brick. Hold on. I
Hmm.
want to talk to you. What up, sis?
Hey, Brick, how you doing?
Thank you for everything you're doing. I heard you keeping the name strong, keeping everybody's name
Listen,
strong.
I'm trying. I'm doing whatever I can with the power that I have.
Yes, yes. We all
Mm-hmm.
appreciate
That's what's up. How you holding up?
Oh man, we cooling. My boy here now, so we
Yo,
getting
is
down to
that crazy? You guys are cellmates? What?
the
How in the world did that happen?
Okay, so this is the podcast I was talking about back on Facebook. Watching them, yeah. That I enjoy watching. But anyways, so freaking this. So this guy who's calling his wife is Loose Cannon, and the other guy is bringing on the same RICO case. So I don't know why they would be in the same cell. And this is federal. This is not state. This is federal RICO case. This is why I don't really know about it. And I put he ain't learned. I said he just in there shaking my head. Ain't learned no lesson. And then somebody put them together. They both like to talk, and the walls are recording 100 emoji. And I just found that crazy. And because they're both on the same, I really don't know much about it, and I don't want to talk about it. Like, I pray that they get out of their situation. Like jail is crazy. Hopefully they didn't do nothing heinous. I don't know. I don't want to be part of it. But I just found that interesting. My mama used to always tell me, girl, if you don't shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. I was like, you know what? My mama right. Sometimes I should shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. And that's what I'm gonna do with this, because I don't want nothing to do with that RICO case. I don't know much about it. I don't. Anyway, I do have other tea that I could spill, but we did 30 minutes. This was a lovely time. Hopefully, people start watching. And I'm gonna start doing more of these. And of course, makeup and beauty. If anybody is out there watching, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what type of content you see from me. If you like those, just let me know. If you want to see me do makeup videos, because in my shorts, if you check my shorts, most of that is makeup content. That's what it do, baby. You know, you know. But yeah. So let me know what type of or vlogs, even vlogs, because I do. Got my camera. Don't mind my auntie arms. Got my camera right here. Do some vlogs. I'm going to be in this YouTube content. My all of that, I do beauty and fashion. So let me know what y'all want. Now, as in like RICO stuff, don't ask me, because a girl, I'm literally just a girl who from time to time. I don't know about no RICO. No fine. But yeah. All right. Like, comment, and subscribe. Comment and let me know what you guys think I should do. All right, bye. End it. Damn it. Bye. Not like a stream. What is wrong with y'all?